Hello and welcome to Run Steve Run, the channel where I attempt weekly running challenges that push me further and faster than ever before. After many years abusing my body with cigarettes, alcohol, poor diet and generally poor lifestyle, last year I decided to get fit and turn things around. I've now been running for over a year and I've got a lot fitter, but I've still got loads of goals that I want to keep pushing for. 6 days ago, I ran my first marathon in Inverness, which was an amazing experience and one of my two main goals for this year. Now it's time to focus on the other goal as I begin building to my first sub-20 5k, which will hopefully happen in December. Today's challenge is a 5k and it's a baptism of fire as I visit one of Scotland's toughest park runs. Welcome to the Ayr Parkrun Ayr. This week isn't just about the beginning of my sub-20 dream, it'll also be chasing down some family pride as a few weeks ago my twin brother and running arch nemesis Scott took the Ayr family crown by not only beating my Ayr course record by a full 49 seconds, but also by finishing one place better than I ever have in any park run. The utter So motivated by white hot rage and with a thirst for vengeance, it's time to take Ayr back.
Ready, steady, go!
And away we go. Right, so let's talk about my goals for today. So my bronze goal would be to set a new personal best at Ayr Parkrun, which is 25:51. If I can get under that, that'd be fantastic. My silver goal today would be to set a new positional record for the Hares, so that would be 16th or better to beat my 18th and Scott's 17th. And then my gold would obviously be to set a Ayr course PB, aka destroy Scott's course PB at 25:02, and as always to look to reassert my dominance at the top of the Ayr family tree. That means I'm looking to maintain a pace of around 5 flat per kilometre. That's what I'm going to go off. I'm actually going to go off a bit quicker than that. My legs are feeling really good. I am ready to go. I've rested for 6 days after my marathon and I've had loads of training over the summer, so I'm feeling strong at this point. I'm just going to crack on. I'm in a great position just now, certainly on for that positional goal. So we'll just crack on through. As you can see, lovely course to run here. It is a slow course, but it doesn't feel that hilly. I think it's just all the rooty trees that you're running through. We're going to crack on and see what we can do. I choose the wrong side of the mud here, but leap over that like a gazelle. And as we come towards the first lovely marshal, she shepherds us towards our first lap of the duck pond. Lovely sniffling a clear of the pipes there. I hope you've got your headphones on for that one. As we hit the duck pond, I am in 10th position, way beyond what I thought I'd be at this point. But again, it doesn't feel too fast. I'm just going to keep going at this pace because I'm feeling nice and comfortable. We'll see if that comes back to bite me in the ass later. And as we finish our first lap of the duck pond, we finish our first kilometre in 4:33, an exceptionally fast first kilometre. I was looking for those flat 5, so this is way faster than that. I start to realise it's going a bit quick, and at this point I start to try and intentionally slow things down, but I have to say at this point I am still feeling very strong. I am not starting to breathe heavily yet. Everything is going really well, so let's slow it down, stick to the game plan, and just let green t-shirt ease away as I settle in to that flat 5-minute kilometre pace as I search for that sub-25 final time. Let's watch his green t-shirt disappears into the trees, never to be seen again. So we come back round past the car park, through the trees. Really enjoy this course. I mean, it is a beautiful course to run. I go here walking with the kids at the weekend as well, take the dog for a walk here. Absolutely beautiful park if you're ever in Ayr. Highly recommend visiting Roselle. Would highly recommend Roselle Ayr Parkrun as well. Coming back past some cheerleaders for me. A wee clap from the starters. That's us coming back round past the start line now. It was probably about this point that I started to feel that maybe I didn't have the legs that I had felt I had in the first kilometre and a half. Rather than just tactically slowing down to be at a flat 5 kilometre pace, I maybe didn't have the legs to continue. So still try to hang on about that pace at this moment. But it was really when these two fellas went past me that I realised I couldn't hang on to them. I was just going to have to let them come through. As I finished my second kilometre in, 5:03, so bang on pace. I'm still in 12th position just now, so 2/5 of the way through. All is looking very strong. Let's just keep this going, Stephen. So that's me just completed a wee loop around the woods and now heading back again. I'll be back past the start line again soon as I come through past other runners. And I remember at this point thinking, I'm probably halfway, I'm just over halfway. I didn't feel like I had half my energy left. I felt like I was 90% done. So starting to get the idea that maybe I've overcooked this, and again backing off the pace a wee bit. I know that I've got a lot to play with. I'm still in 12th position. I just need to keep this steady, and that's actually what I've done with a third kilometre of 5 minutes and 11 seconds. So we're still just under that 5 minutes per kilometre. We're doing really well. Just got to keep things going at this pace. But do I have it in the tank? I certainly am not feeling like 100% right now. This was a very important moment in the race for me. Psychologically, I was pushing, I was still going, I was feeling alright, I was feeling like I could just keep fighting if I could just keep going. Just that mental chat that I was having in my head, just trying to drive myself on. But when this fella went past me and he pushed me down into 13th place and he just looked like he was doing it so easy, I felt like, oh my God, how am I going to keep doing this? I did keep going at this point. I really was digging deep, and seeing marshals and other runners going past you, you don't want to be the guy that just stops and has to start walking. So I'm still pushing, but at this point, 3.5 kilometres in, I am very well aware that I do not have a lot. So I'm trying to slow down, I'm trying to conserve pace. I'm just trying to make it to the finish line. So we're now just coming up to about the 4 kilometre mark, just before the 4 kilometre mark, back again round the duck pond. As you can see, I'm still trying to hang on to this guy who's demoralised me back there in the woods. Still trying to just keep going with him, thinking if I can hang on, let's hang on, but ultimately knowing I absolutely can't hang on. As I come round this bend, a stitch kicks in, and I would have stopped here if it wouldn't have been for the embarrassment of those people seeing me stop. So I just make it round the corner, and it falls out my race. I'm walking, and a wee girl runs past me as I'm forced to explain myself to these two old boys out of sheer embarrassment.
Overcooked it. Oh.
Certainly have overcooked it. It's a walk to the finish line now. The picturesque scenery juxtaposes the disgusting lack of grit and determination that could have got me to the finish line. I've let myself down. I've let my mum and dad down. But whoa, here we go. I'm off again. And look at this. Stephen's found another gear. Keep going, Stephen. It's only 1 kilometre to the finish. We can make this. We're going to take Scott's record. We're going to make him feel like a silly wee boy. There's actually quite a lot of time to play with here, so we just keep a nice, even 5-minute pace. You're only walking for 40 seconds, so you're going to be able to just keep going. You're going to be able to get to the finish line. You're going to take this away from Scott, and no, wait. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. I'm walking again. It's completely humped. And I finished my 4th kilometre in 5:48, which is pretty much on pace, but obviously not for here, so we're going to use the magic of cinematography to speed things up as I do my walk of shame to the finish line. Now, as much as I am actually walking here, I did do some running, quite a lot of running, with quite a lot of walk breaks on the way back as well, as yet another runner goes past me. And that's the back marker there coming round. He'll be catching up with me soon, no doubt.
Got to run the last bit. I'll pretend I've ran it all. Oh.
As you can see, shamefully embarrassed as I should be that I'm walking Parkrun. Should have been a different result today, but it was not to be. As I run along my 200 metres here, I can't possibly have all the folks at the end see me walk in, so I'm going to have to dig deep. I feel like absolute dog at this point, just trying to keep motoring forward. I can actually hear somebody behind me, so there's that little bit of I need to get there before they do, so still just digging deep here to get to the end so I can collect my wee ticket, scan my barcode and scuttle off back to my car. And it's done. And the finishing time, well, I was over 7 minutes for the last kilometre. Finishing time was 27:58. All that big talk about taking Ayr back and Ayr family pride was absolute nonsense. Scott here has made me look like a silly wee boy as this woman inquires why I've got a camera on my head.
Oh, it's very light. You don't even feel it's there. No. Alright. My legs are heavier than the camera, I can tell you that. Thank you.
Still getting energy left for a hilarious wee clip with the marshal before I stay and talk to absolutely nobody and walk straight to my car and drive home in complete shame and embarrassment. Well, it's been a good race this week. Join me again next week or in 2 weeks or whenever I can be bothered to record another video. I don't know what it'll be next time. Probably another 5k. Need to wait and see. It's been fun. Well, it's been something.